All right, I don't mean to be a hater here, guys, but I love to see Adobe take these L's. Okay, no offense, but when you put yourself out there like that, be prepared to take these L's. All right, Adobe. So Adobe tried to introduce themselves onto Bluesky. That's the alternative platform to Twitter, but instead of getting a warm welcome, they got absolutely flamed by the entire community. And honestly, when you break it down, it makes a lot of sense. So now, first for context, Bluesky is another social platform. It's a space that's been pretty heavily adopted by independent artists, writers, and open internet advocates, all right? A lot of people who left platforms like Twitter and X after all the chaos over there, right? I'm barely over there now as well. The Bluesky community leans heavily into user-owned content, transparency, open source ideas, and a general vibe of not trusting big corporations blindly, okay? That's the cool thing about Bluesky. So when Adobe, a big tech company known for their subscription models, price hikes, and controversial AI stuff, so when they try to jump in with a, hey creatives, what's fueling your creativity tweet, or whatever they call it on Bluesky, they did that. And of course the community hated it. It didn't land the way they thought it would. So instead, the people started clowning on Adobe immediately. The comments were ruthless.
Adobe joined Bluesky. The biggest mistake they ever made. We finally have a Bluesky. Our layers are organized. Our file is named something normal, and we're ready to post. We'll be sharing work from the community, creative tips, and maybe a few Photoshop secrets along the way. Sound good? Let us know what you want to see. And then this happened. This is already a good start. 170 comments. Most of these are probably quote retweets. And then 16 likes. Link to Bluesky post. I cannot link it because they deleted the entire account.
There were over 1,600 replies with people calling out the endless subscription fees, how expensive Creative Cloud has become, their aggressive generative AI investments, and their sketchy terms around using their content for training models. You guys all remember all that happening, right? There was one user that said, I assume you'll be charging us monthly to read your posts. Another posted, what fuels my creativity? Definitely not a $50 a month Adobe tax. And I feel that. But it wasn't just them two. There was a gang of folks going at them.
I assume you'll be charging us monthly to read your posts. Let's see if you last any longer than Adobe did with its first post. Always a good day to bully Adobe. Every time someone pirates Photoshop, an angel gets its wings. How many times do you have to teach this lesson, old man? Please pay me a monthly fee to see your posts.
So if you want to take an L even further online, you do what Adobe did. It got so bad that Adobe deleted their post. They also deleted the post from their Photoshop account too. So not just the main Adobe account, both got flooded with backlash and both went silent. And as of today, their accounts are still there, but completely empty. They silenced them. It's a pretty rare thing to see a company like Adobe try to enter a new space and get basically rejected on site. But this isn't all just about Adobe being the big bad corporation. There's real tension about what Adobe represents to a lot of independent creatives. Companies charging more and more for tools that used to be very accessible. There's fear that AI being trained off of their work without consent. And there's the feeling that human creativity is being pushed aside in favor of automation or for profit. And we remember late last year when Adobe had to update their terms of service because people were freaking out that their content could be used to train AI without their permission. The trust was lost from this community.
Adobe has once again been in the headlines for yet another egregious business practice, and this pertains to Creative Cloud's terms of service. Because Creative Cloud is a subscription service and not a product you own, using the service requires that you agree to their terms of service. Along with the usual data collection, Adobe also recently updated their terms of service to say the following, quote, "We may access your content through both manual and automated methods, such as for content review." And this immediately led to speculation that Adobe would be training artificial intelligence with individual user-created work. What's incredibly sleazy, though, is Adobe did not give customers the option to decline this new terms of service and end their subscription. This was the window that users were greeted with for the new terms of service. Notice anything missing? How about the decline and download my work button? How about the cancel my subscription button? But oh no, we will allow you to do that only once you've accepted and once we've already gone through all your personal content. Nasty.
But Adobe's not alone here. There's bigger conversations happening right now across all creative fields about ownership, control, and value of human-made work. It's not just about one bad social media post, it's about the entire future of what it means to create for a living. When you build your art, your photography, your storytelling, you want to know that it's yours, not something a billion-dollar company is quietly building a machine out of without letting you know. The bottom line is, for every company out there, if you're a brand that wants to connect with real creatives today, you need to come with honesty, humility, and real respect. It needs to feel authentic. Because new generations of artists, we see right through the PR. We know when it's about community and when it's about control. Keep that in mind, all companies and everyone watching, okay? What do you think? Are you still rocking with Adobe? I'm still using Adobe because collaboratively, it just makes the most sense right now. What do y'all think? Leave a comment below.